Welcome to another podcast, guys.
It's podcast 22.
Straight from the wasteland.
Straight from the wasteland.
Yeah.
As you might have noticed in the last episode, there was some stuff happening in the end.
It wasn't an alarm. It wasn't a big deal, man.
Yeah. It was just
Well,
it
Came
was,
after that.
it was just an air raid
No,
alarm.
no, guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to blow it up as is. Okay? It's fine. We don't have an
Well-
office anymore, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, they were very smart, these
Thijs.
attackers. They managed to
Yeah.
attack and drop a bomb right on the first Monday of the month at 12 a.m. in noon. That's when they actually test the air raids in this country, and that's
Yeah.
when they dropped the bomb because no one was expecting it. They were like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
just another drill," and yeah.
You're saying that it's not a big deal, Thijs, but you know what I did yesterday? I slept on a rock. And that was the softest thing around.
You had a rock?
He slept on a
Where
rock.
did you find that rock?
Fucking
There's fucking rocks everywhere!
Dutch
Well,
soil,
I guess concrete.
like the
It was concrete.
Oh, god damn it.
Dutch like landscape is about like what 50% sand. So why did you sleep on a rock? There's literally better stuff to sleep
I
on.
wanted to
Might
have
have
a
been,
rock.
might have been a
Everywhere.
skull.
Oh.
Might
Well,
have been a
that's-
skull.
Well, same difference.
Yep.
Anyway, with the office gone,
Yeah. Was it?
we're still gonna make animations though.
And podcast.
Because it's not a big deal, guys.
So I'm gonna need that
Nothing.
rock. So better get off
Nothing
it.
happened.
Nothing bad happened, nothing really big happened.
Our friends are still alive.
We can do
Well,
this
well,
without an office and without
The ones
equipment,
with
without
the-
my arm. It's fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, you have no arm.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, you're working on a piece of paper, so you won't be needing that Ctrl-Z anyway, so...
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly. You see, there's always something good when something bad happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Silver lining.
Yep.
It's all good.
So I've been working on this video on paper,
Yeah.
and I guess I'll mail it to one of the fans, and they'll mail it to the next one.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
That sounds good.
It'll end up on YouTube at some point.
Somehow. Does it still exist?
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't have internet anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna
All
upload
that
it.
survived was our podcasting equipment. In some miraculous way.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, we don't even know if there's like
Electricity?
an America left,
Oh.
or England, or the rest of the world. I mean, we lost all connection with everybody.
Yet for some reason we're still speaking English.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we're not sure.
What if somebody's listening and we're not speaking English? They just think
Come on,
we're
I mean-
talking shit.
How many people speak Dutch?
Oh, do you want to go
Two.
to French?
Huh?
You want to try French out?
No.
Omelette de fromage,
Omelette de
My French
fromage.
is
baguette.
terrible.
croissant.
Mon français, c'est pas beaucoup, ça.
Je suis...
Oh, smooth. Smooth.
No, that was shitty.
Nice.
Anyway, what have you guys been doing in the wasteland? Martijn?
Crying a lot
Oh.
and crying until my tears stopped flowing,
Mm.
and then I just sat in the corner feeling really really empty inside for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway,
I've been, I thought I was trying to turn over a new leaf. I've been doing some workouts this last week. We're doing lots of push-ups.
Really?
Yep. Because you gotta get strong for this after bomb. Let's just call it an apocalypse, I guess. So I've been doing a lot of that. Looking for food. Found some cockroaches.
nice.
Even though we didn't have cockroaches before, so that's
were
pretty
they
weird.
were they like floating in the air and rapidly rotating, like spinning around?
Yes.
Yeah.
And very scary for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, cool. It's just that's a reference.
That's
Oh,
right.
God.
Thijs, what have you been doing?
Yeah.
I went to a party.
A party.
Yeah, there was like an apocalypse party, you know.
Oh,
Last
cool.
of the world. Woohoo, everybody going loose. It's
course.
kind of weird holding a beer with one hand.
Why? Do you,
Usually sip it like a
like a
you sip it
toddler?
like a
Well,
white woman. Like,
it's just
like,
that I usually like grab a bunch of beer for friends, you know, like 4 beers.
And now it was just...
Well, I only
Only,
have one arm.
only Thijs can, even after the apocalypse, go to a fucking party.
Well, you gotta do something, man. I mean,
Was it fun?
yeah,
Was there music?
yeah. There was a rapper,
Mm.
Woody Smalls,
What did he rap about?
about
The
everybody
bombs?
dying. It was really sad.
Oh.
oh,
It was more like a eulogy.
Yeah, it was nice. I had fun.
cool.
And I went to the birthday of my father.
To what?
To the birthday.
Birthday.
Oh, I thought the birth. I mean, what kind of looped up, fucked up world are we living in today?
Oh, anything can happen in the post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
Was
it? How old did he become?
It's a weird name to call your child. My father. It's a kind of weird. It's a weird name to give a kid. Get it?
First
Yeah,
name.
I don't know.
You don't know how
First
old
name
he
Mark.
was?
Fuck no. I
Oh damn! I hope he's
You
not
don't
listening
know
to
his
this.
birthday?
Does he listen to this?
didn't even ask. I think so.
You didn't even ask. Oh, because everyone's like, they know, because you're supposed to know, right?
Yeah, it's like it's his birthday.
What did you get him? A rock?
I got him a bottle of wine.
Where did you
My-
get that?
Yeah, exactly. You don't have those.
Yeah, and my brother still had like an app on his mobile.
Yeah.
That
Fine
can
wine.
Scan.
That was
It
real.
can scan the bottle, and then you can see like reviews of it and how much it costs.
Okay.
So he was like, "Oh, it's a €6 wine." I'm like, "Dude,
Why did you
it's
do
a
that?
gift. Why are you looking up how much it costs?"
Yeah.
It's kind of
But
weird.
he said it was like it got really good reviews. So.
Great wine. Too bad the apocalypse made me.
Well, it's gonna be the
explode my
best wine
stomach.
since it's like the last wine that he has.
Exactly.
Ah, true. Why did you kill him afterwards?
Well, I take it that not a lot of wine survived. I mean, look around you. There's nothing.
And he still looked it up.
Yeah.
On his
What
app for some reason.
What an
Honest-
asshole. Lindsay, how have you been surviving?
Well, I was visiting a friend yesterday, and then I found out he was a mirage, and he didn't exist.
Oh, damn.
And
You mean like for your entire life, or just did
Just
he
at
just
that
recently
moment.
die because
Yeah,
of the
I
apocalypse?
was hanging out with a skeleton, and I
Oh.
didn't realize
damn.
before. But skeletons
Well,
are pretty cool too, so
That's
now I
true.
got a skelly friend.
He was actually quite annoying when he was alive, and he's a lot more. He's a better listener now.
That's why I like him more now.
Did you say you lost some weight?
Wow.
Even in the apocalypse,
Jesus.
you get
The
some.
jokes.
Even after the
Rude.
apocalypse,
I thought mine was
Florian
bad,
still
but
got
this-
the jokes.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys want to talk about, Martijn?
I was.
Can you speak into the mic?
Well, I can try. Whoops. All right. So
Yes.
I was thinking about.
Ooh, there's a spider on the
I had an idea. Oh, there's a spider there.
Oh,
Guys,
missing a leg.
is he
Who's there
radioactive?
last
Guys,
week?
stop getting distracted.
He's missing a leg.
He's actually
Is it
missing
small?
2 legs.
Yeah.
Is it small? I saw it last
Tiny.
week. I didn't say anything.
Oh, look at you. He's going. Bye bye. So I had an idea for a series,
Quality
maybe.
podcast.
Yeah.
You know how you like have those like draw my life kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you draw out your things. You know, you basically talk about your life. Oh, I was a kid, and the thing, and you draw it out.
Everyone's
Everyone's been doing it for years.
Everyone always gets bullied in Draw My Life for
Yeah.
some reason.
Because nerds
Everyone always
are the
has
ones
a
that
harsh
draw.
past.
nerds are the ones that become animators,
Yeah.
True.
and nerds are the ones that get bullied.
So instead of doing that, because I was also bullied as a kid, and it's not going to add anything interesting, I was thinking I'm going to do Draw Your Life,
Yeah.
and I'm going to just ask people, hey, you want to tell about your life, and I'll draw it for you, and then they're going to tell me about, like, you know, how their youth, and I'll exaggerate everything. So like, it's like, I lived in a small house with my mum, and I'll draw a house so small that they barely fit in it, and then like, oh yeah, and you know, every morning I would ride my bike to school. It's a very long trip, and I would have to like travel, you know, 5 hours just to get to school, and you go through, you know.
Wait, you're just making an example of what someone could send in.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
You should ask bullies specifically so they can tell you about all the
Oh
kids
yeah,
they beat up.
that would
Yeah.
be good. This is the other side of the story.
Yeah.
I want to talk. I want to talk
that's
to
why
all
they
those
beat up all
bullies
those
that have been
kids.
bullying the Draw My Life people.
But the thing is that you're bullied in the Netherlands, so you can tell your bullied stories
I don't think it's...
with the Dutch flavor.
I got called names and I got kicked the shit out of me. It's, I mean,
They
it's
had,
not
like,
really different from
mopeds and
other.
everything, right?
But
That's
they
the Dutch
all
I
thing.
have-
guess cyberbullying is more of a thing these days. Like, you know, telling someone to kill themselves on the internet.
And they were all coming out of windows.
Back in my day,
and-
they just told me that in my face because they weren't hiding behind their computer machines. They were telling me right in my face. So anyway, that's depressing. So
They were assholes, but at least they were fair.
yeah, so that's all your idea was to. I'm just gonna draw your life about the audience.
Yeah, it's
Just
just like...
make up ideas like, oh, you're all fucking basement dwelling nerds.
Yeah. It's like, do you remember when you were a kid and you fell on the floor and you scraped your ankle and then your mom called you an idiot? Then you went home, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You went home and played some Nintendo.
All day long.
And then you shit your pants like a really bad...
Again, oh my god, how many times is it gonna happen in this animation?
Like the biggest loser.
I am done drawing poop on this animation. Can we
born?
please stop shitting your pants all the time? It never stops.
Did you remember when you were born and your dad held you and then he threw you up in the air and he dropped you?
Yeah, exactly.
Those good times.
And that's how you became the way you are.
The retard.
Sorry, but you're also adopted. I don't know if your parents told you that, but you're adopted, and it's horrible.
Like the
shittiest
worst
life.
The shittiest life.
Yeah.
There must be one person who relates to it.
Yeah. Someone says I relate.
This is my life. Oh my god.
And it's like, oh, I feel so sorry for you, man.
I would do like the thing where it's like the interview, where you can only say yes.
Yes.
Like, okay, and and then of course, then the teacher just suddenly like took out this big like stick and started beating you. Yeah. That's horrible. And then like what that happens? Yeah, then you ran away, and you just make up stories, and they can only add to it. Like they can't deny anything you say.
Yeah.
That could be fun, and then just draw it out.
Well, maybe we can do it like a duel thing. We talk to each other about the audience. Like, oh yeah, I remember. Like we're true friends of the audience member.
Yeah.
And we like, and then that's when shit your pants again.
Yeah. Again.
That's when he started watching Pegbarians, and that's when his life
That's the end.
got completely derailed.
Yeah.
Lost all hope.
That could be the end.
Because everyone knows Pegbarians is a gateway drug to cocaine.
To cocaine and meth.
That's
cocaine.
Crocodile.
Is the one step.
Crocodile's bad.
Crocodile. Jesus. We're not just.
Oh, the rest isn't. Cocaine's fine.
The cocaine is okay. I mean, crocodile literally melts away your skin, right?
Cocaine melts away your future.
Oh, that's deep.
Whoa.
Put that in an American public service announcement, I would say, and put in like someone like I don't know, like a famous basketballer or something.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And put it in a podcast. Put it in a
Stop it.
podcast.
Put it in a podcast.
That would be great. Great for a podcast, man.
Anyway, speaking of doing things together, we did a stream together, a recap.
Yeah, they didn't do the stream together. It was
No.
only Florian's stream, but they did the recap together.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it worked pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Did it though? Tell us in the comments below. Also, leave a like.
I think so.
Because
Can
Subscribe.
this thing get 5,000 likes?
10,000 likes. No.
Oh Lord!
I'm here shirtless for some reason. Yelling in the microphone.
In jokes that. Okay.
Well,
Martijn is a bit salty today.
What?
I apologize.
What do you mean today?
Exactly. What do you mean today? Like
Well, today's like especially salty. for some reason.
365 days a year, forever.
not
Salty
every day.
McSalt.
Not most of the day.
Not every day. I'm not salty every day.
But so yeah, now YouTube is a bit shit. It's shittier because everyone's asking for likes all the time, because that's what works with this new YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
I want to talk about streaming adventure.
Again.
Don't say that.
Wow.
Don't be like that.
Come on,
Shoot for the stars.
guys.
Salty McSalt.
Because I
Makes a comeback.
think the streaming adventure now has become something like a very safe environment where people can just say what they want and weird stories, and then it'll all be okay in the end. That's usually how all the streams go.
Yeah.
I know where this is going.
And what I wanted to do,
We gonna kill them all.
and what my original idea was it wasn't actually a stream. My original idea was a YouTube series where someone would say something and I'd create a small 10-second or 30-second, like AQQ basically.
Yeah.
But then more Dark Souls-like or more harsh, where if you say something stupid, your character just dies.
Nice.
And that would be more fun, I think. Because instead of like, oh, let's kiss the skeleton.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, sure.
I want to turn into a helicopter.
But then the thing is like, okay, the only thing that can happen is either the skeleton kills them and they're dead, or it blushes or whatever, or something happens. So in the next stream that I'm doing, it's gonna be if you do something stupid, then your character dies and you gotta make a new character. And that there is something that makes people want to complete the quest instead of making all the characters die for fun. because that's no fun.
Well, I think a new type of chaos will come from it.
You think so?
Yeah, but
I think generally people
worth trying out.
will work together to complete the quest.
yeah.
I think so. I mean, there will always be people who want to go against the grain, but I think generally all people want
The majority would like.
Yes, it's like when you play a game where you have multiple choices. I think most people will do the right thing on the first playthrough, and only do like the bad thing on the second playthrough, or if they even do the second playthrough.
You know
Yeah,
how you
I
could
think
fix
so.
this?
How?
Make every character a cute kitten, because they don't want to kill the kittens.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's a kitten army.
And then every time like it dies, you make it like look really less sad and cry.
Decap-
And,
Really
Updated.
pushing those buttons.
and like it looks horrible.
Yeah.
And you play the most sad song you can find on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then they will feel so terrible. They will try and make it better next time, except for a few, and those were all psychopaths.
Yeah.
And you can ban them.
Wow. Bring in the banhammer. No, but I think I'll just be a normal man, and he'd have a dream that
Normal man.
normal man. He'd have a dream that I'd already written down or something. Because the time when a mouse wanted to become a helicopter didn't seem like that good a dream to me. But the recap was fun though.
Recap was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, but you end up with like this really forced in
Yeah, that's definitely
why
true.
the dream came true thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can make a wish because we gotta end the stream, and if people come in, the people who come in first have too much. How do you say
Impact.
it? Influence on the entire stream because they get to decide the dream, and then
Yep.
So streaming 2.0, it's coming.
Yeah, I might try it as well with the more harsher
I'm not,
reality.
You're not. Why
You're
not?
because otherwise you'll have the same stream. Everyone does the same stream, so I'm gonna try and do something else.
Okay, you're gonna do
More face cam.
poems.
Poems.
They're not gonna live, they're not gonna
like
die.
poems.
They're gonna be something in between.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Only ghosts.
You already had a ghost.
You
I
had
already
too
had a
many
ghost.
ghosts.
I know.
Too
And a
many
skeleton.
skeletons.
That's your thing, man.
Two
Skeletons and
skeletons.
ghosts.
Oh no, the witch doctor wasn't a skeleton. He just had a skeleton mask.
But
So-
that's basically
That's basically.
character-wise. I mean, visual-wise, it's the same thing.
There was a zombie chicken. So I've had zombie skeletons and ghosts in the stream already.
Too many
Yeah.
undead.
Yeah,
So the next
I
one
can't help it. I like
gotta
undead.
be a
Why
Like-
don't you just make a story about a piece of bread?
Or a mouse that wants to become a helicopter.
Yep.
Oh,
Why don't you
zing.
make a story about the man that wants to crawl in a small hole? They'll never get old.
Yep. That was basically.
that's-
Shall we tell the story?
No.
No, it's not
Why
interesting.
not?
Why
Just
not?
don't say his name.
It's basically one of our teachers that wanted our story to be more visual, and yeah, basically more visual,
Yeah,
which was a good idea, but it
it didn't really appeal to us at all.
So
No,
it was
not at
like
the
his
moment.
idea to like why not make a short with a fat man that wants to crawl through a tiny hole.
because then you immediately have like a
Conflict.
story there because
Yeah.
there's a big guy and a small thing.
And you have a lot of
It's a
animation.
conflict you
It's-
kind of create.
It's actually a pretty good idea.
A
But
visual conflict.
Yeah.
But the
But it's
idea
just-
was like we were all like we had grand ideas in our head like no I wanted to have like a man and he goes to the king and the king says kill this troll and then there's his family.
it's your idea.
That's my idea.
That's your idea.
Uh-huh.
Well, or it was a
idea
girl
was even
who
worse.
was in a world where
Yes.
you had like
yes.
can openers as hands
Yes.
and there were cans that you had to open and there was a dog that needed to charge his laser.
No.
Yes.
There was,
Yeah, there was a dog that needed
but
to
they were. Everyone was made of cans.
Yeah.
Can animals.
Canimals.
Cannibals.
Hey.
Thijs, what do you want to talk about? That came out of the blue.
That came out of the blue. Yeah. I'm not sure yet.
What do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Fairy Tale.
Oh god.
'Cause
Sing the
Do we have
intro.
to?
I shut up.
I don't know.
Shut up. Frederator. Shut up.
Dale.
It's an anime.
I've only been eating rocks for the last couple of days, so
Oh yeah, we're still in the apocalypse. Oh no.
I'm gonna talk about Fairy Tale now.
Okay, cool.
gotta make
I
this worse.
in the past podcast I talked about. I already talked a bit about it. I think. That
I think
hated
so.
It. I just said I hated it. I think.
Yeah.
That was it.
Why is it so bad? This is Thijs'
what
review.
First of all, what is Fairy Tail?
Fairy Tail is a manga and an anime that's pretty popular now in Japan, I think, and maybe other places. It's kind of like in your vein of Naruto and Bleach and the typical shonen action, whatever. Its art style looks a lot like One Piece.
It looks very a lot like One Piece.
Very, and especially if you read like the older stuff that the guy made. He made an older manga called Rave Adventure or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's he has like a more loose style, and it's like still searching for something.
Yeah.
And that's about the time that One Piece became popular, and then suddenly his style goes way more towards One Piece style.
And he said, "I didn't look at One Piece." Sure, you didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Well, it's like the same artist, right?
No.
Okay, so you have Fairy Tail, which is horrible, and One Piece, which is
because
great.
like the style, I thought.
Yeah, but they're both write and draw their own stuff. But here's the scoop.
Here's the scoop. What's it about?
Fairy Tail is about wizards that apparently only have one ability, so it's not really about wizards, but about people with abilities.
Yep.
That's the first straw already.
Why?
There. Because they always claim that people have magic, that there's magic in the air, and that people can use magic, but everybody uses only one thing.
But that's like magic, right? You use a magic spell.
Yeah, but...
Like pyromancy and stuff.
But
just because it's called magic doesn't mean they're wizards.
Well, they kind of claim it because there's one guy who's like learning water magic and fire magic, and it's just...
What's the synopsis? What's it about?
Okay, so you have this guy called Dragoneel something.
Yeah.
Natsu. Why do I fucking know this? But
you still read it,
I still read it, yeah, because this is like, I don't know, I read it because I know it's shit, and it's valuable to learn why this doesn't work. And it's about the guy Dragon Natsu. He uses dragon slaying magic, which he learned from a dragon, apparently. Yeah. But all the dragons disappeared at some point. And now he joins. There are guilds, mage guilds.
Yes. Where
people can come with their problems. Like, oh, there's a giant yeti attacking our village.
Yeah.
And then they can hire mages, or mages can take on jobs. It's like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
It's very much like Monster Hunter. And they can take on jobs, and then they can do this shit. But there's like battles with other guilds, and this plot revolves around Natsu trying to find the dragons and whatever. It's a monster of the week. There's a new monster every week, and it's
okay.
They have to fight it. Oh boy!
Is he in a guild?
He's in a guild. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But and the guild is called Fairy Tail, and it's all about nakama, friendship, togetherness. And, we're a fun guild, and we're cool, and the other guilds are stupid, and
yeah,
it's a bit like that. The problem with the biggest problem that I have with this series, is that it does do world building, but it creates a world with zero rules.
Yeah,
there are no rules that nobody has to follow.
You mean as in there are rules, but they break them constantly?
No, I mean there aren't even rules to break.
Okay, like what?
Like if you take One Piece.
Yeah.
One Piece has rules. You either there's these fruits that are devil fruits. They give you an ability to your body, but it makes it so that you can't swim in water.
Yeah.
So that's a rule, right? It's very clear, very simple. You understand it. All these powers are based on the body, and it usually comes down to the intelligence of the person using the ability, how strong it can be, because it uses it in a smart way. Like, I mean, it's kind of over the top, and you have to like take it with a grain of salt. But if you take Luffy, he's made of rubber. How handy is rubber? Well, he can he shoots his hands out. Like an elastic band. He flips them around. It's like, oh, that's a pretty creative way to use an elastic body, I guess. There's stuff that can be done with it, and there's limits with it as well, which they show in the show, because there's a guy that can make fire out of his body. Now, that's very powerful. Yes, it is very powerful. In Fairy Tail, there are many fights in Fairy Tail where the main character Natsu is like losing to a guy. Like there's this guild guy with dark magic. Oh no, it's dark magic. No, and he does something I don't even fucking remember because it was a boring fight. But what happens is that he loses. Natsu's losing, and he's on the rubble. He's like, oh no, and they have like a little dialogue in between, like, no, your guild is weak and I'm strong and whatever, and there's some plot stuff happening.
He thinks of his mom, and then he gets power.
And then, no, not even. The thing is that he just says, fuck, I'm angry. And then he fights again and he wins.
Okay.
And the thing is, he's not really that angry.
Yeah.
It's also not really, like, there's no point where they say, okay, getting angry makes you stronger. He just wins. And it doesn't make any sense. There's no real reason why he was weaker or stronger. That's also because they don't talk about power levels, you know. In Dragon Ball Z, it's very easy. It's a very good rule to have a power level. To say like, oh yeah, he has a higher power level. That means his energy is stronger. That means he can shoot harder lasers out of his hands. That's a rule. And that you can get. And that we can fantasize with, oh wow, if I was in the world, what would my power level be? But that's cool, that's nice. That gives fans something to think about, something to enjoy, something to do whatever. In fucking Fairy Tail, there's no such thing. There's never any levels, never any... Sometimes they say, oh no, but he's stronger than he is. And then, oh no, I'm surprised, it wasn't true. And then that's it.
No.
And the thing is, the worst, like there are many like isolated incidents in this show that don't make any fucking sense. But the worst thing is where the dragons return. This is a spoiler, by the way. It's a bit of a spoiler, but it's a shit show. Fuck off. I don't care. The dragons return because, oh yeah, of course dragons return because, you know, time traveling magic. That's it. That's all the explanation there is. Okay. The thing is, what happens is that, okay, so in this guild, there's this Natsu who uses fire. You can shoot fire, you can punch fire. I guess he eats fire as well. And there is another guy who has lightning magic, but his magic isn't dragon slaying magic. So these dragons come, and then the guild has to fight against these dragons. And then suddenly it's like, this guy who's at that moment, he's stronger than Natsu. They say that he's stronger, or you know. So it's like, okay, so he could do some shit with his lightning, I guess, maybe. And then suddenly it's like, no, because you need to have dragon slaying magic to slay the dragons, right? So they introduce a rule. I'm like, but this guy shoots lightning and they're flying, and I mean, that could damage something that's physical, right? I mean, why? Well, okay, they don't explain it, of course. But okay, fine. Okay, maybe it's in the energy of the magic, because it's energy attack, whatever. But there's one guy, and this is the stupidest moment. There's one guy that has, his dragon slaying magic is that he can make his body into metal.
Oh yeah.
So what he does, he makes a giant hammer out of his hand, like a metal hammer, and he punches the dragon. He just physically, bam. It's just a physical punch. There's nothing with it that could be have any rules that, because his magic is dragon slaying magic, that's why his physical punching magic works on the dragon, and then other magic doesn't. And it keeps doing this. Like there's the demons at some point that have anti-magic. This is the stupidest shit. He has anti-magic, he can blow up all kinds of shit. It's like, oh no, they're demon magic, is it? Or whatever. And then suddenly, same thing, Natsu. Same thing. He gets beaten. And he's like, no, I need to do shit. And then he beats him. But how? But you just said that the demon magic negates normal magic.
Okay.
We'll move on. We don't care.
Why do you still read it?
Exactly.
Don't you already have enough stuff gathered about why it's so bad?
Yeah, I don't know. I just...
See,
maybe you enjoy it.
Maybe that's like everyone in Japan. They all hate it, but they still read it.
No, there's a lot of fans of the show, and you should really reconsider why you like the show, because there's a lot of stuff that I get.
So why?
You could like,
if you like the show, that's fine. I'm just saying you're wrong. It's a shit show.
No, the thing is, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, okay, you might like the art style, you might like the compositions, the personalities of the characters. There's stuff to enjoy. But the thing is that the overarching stories, the overarching development of everything is shit.
Would it be
it's
better?
Shit.
Would it be better if they establish some rules?
Yes, any rule.
So why Why do you still read it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The moment where I kind of like
literally
start
don't know.
really questioning the series is that this Natsu guy, he is taught by this big red dragon.
Yeah.
This power, he gets his powers from this big red dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's a dragon slayer.
Yes.
So the dragons
And it's dragon
teach
slaying
him-
magic, right? It's specific kind of magic.
He is taught by a dragon to kill other dragons.
Yes.
Why?
Maybe
So you
it
can
was
be
a
the
good
only
dragon.
one.
Because there are evil dragons. Something like that. There's a plot thing
it's
there.
Like really, I found that really weird. Though. It's like dragon slaying. Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
but there
you
was a
got-
plot thing there. There was like a thingamajig.
Okay. Well,
Something that explains that.
then there's a stupid.
So there are a
blue,
few things that get explained,
There's a stupid blue cat that's really annoying, and
but the whole why the magic works in that world and what the rules are of how strong someone is.
It was like
Nothing.
watching an anime that was like where the kids were like, "You like those shonen things, right? Yeah, we can do that." Here's a guy. He is somewhere in between, as always. Like I have a dragon, I have a human, and he has special powers, but he's a bit stubborn, and he what else? He has like this really stupidly fucking edgelord friend that is his rival.
Really?
He's always like, I have a really tormented past, something like that.
You
And
talking
it's
about
always the
Naruto?
same shit, and there's always a stupid fucking mascot-like creature, the blue cat. Stupid fucking blue cat. It's
Even
always
the-
the same.
The
But-
mascot.
And that's what it is. It's like a combination of all the stupid shit that's shown in the manga has been made. That's what Fairy Tail is.
Maybe it's supposed to be a joke.
I
no,
don't think
no,
so.
it's not.
But
It's not a
Thijs,
joke.
my question is the main guy really dumb but never gives up?
Yeah, that's literally him.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
Okay.
always
Yeah.
the same.
It's always
and he is
always
not
the
much
same.
more than that either.
yeah.
Like Naruto is a way more complex character than Natsu
Wow.
is.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
I mean, like, is it
Pretty
Luffy?
official.
Luffy from
Yeah.
One Piece. He's fucking dumb, but that's just how they play him all the time. He's a fucking dumb idiot, and that's kind of fits him in a way. Like he has pretty. He has not really.
It
co-
works
really
because
complex-
there's a lot of other characters that can play off of that.
Yeah, but in Fairy Tail, it's just kind of.
Fair to everybody's kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
It's like the guild is just filled with idiots.
It's
And
it's
then,
a
then the
collection
women are
of,
like
of,
the strong, dependent woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's
Yeah.
the two archetypes that kind of.
it's a whole guild full of comic relief characters.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't know. It's a shit show.
it's it. Anyway,
It's a shit show.
that's the end of my rant.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's shit. It doesn't have any rules.
Go watch it. Go watch something better. Like
Go watch it.
Like
It's just I
Kaiji.
want to say that if you gotta make your own cool
don't.
epic story, come up with some rules. Come up with some how and why the world works like it does. Don't be fucking Fairy Tail.
Keep to those rules. Don't just make them and then break them again. That's stupid as well.
Well, you can't break your rules if you do it really smart.
Yeah.
If you
okay.
fucking watch Madoka,
Mm-hmm. I watched that,
Magical
baby.
Girl
Madoka.
Madoka.
Magic Girl Madoka.
That's the main. That's the one of the best breaking of rules thing that I've ever seen in any anime ever.
Cool.
Okay.
Lindsay, you got a pitch.
I got a pitch. I thought of an idea on the train, and it's about eggs.
Oh, you found a train,
Yeah.
and you had the train to sleep in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It was really good.
An intact train. That's
it was
amazing.
I was on the train in a dream that I had
Oh.
because I love trains so
Aw.
much. And it's about eggs because I'm really hungry and I only have eaten cockroaches for the past couple of days. Thank you, Florian, for catching me.
And cockroach eggs. Yum 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 yum.
Yum yum yum.
They might burst in your belly. Yum yum yum.
Oh god. So think about that.
But then you can immediately eat.
Exactly, they come out and
Or they eat you and you die and you get rid of this
I'll take that chance.
horrible life.
If cockroach can, survive lethal radiation, they can survive stomach acid.
Not my stomach acid. I've been eating rocks.
You're just like
just crush them.
you're like
The
a
rocks.
what's it called, like a just a pulverizer in there.
Yeah. It's a big thing with the two round, the machine that crushes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florian, you seem very confident about how your stomach works,
Yep.
considering
Yeah.
how you
You
don't
don't
know
Video.
where it is.
Where
in
your
the body.
intestines were above your.
I don't know where it is. I just know it works. Okay.
This is, if you don't know
Whatever
what-
happens in my stomach.
If you don't know what we're talking about, watch the recap
It's the
of the
last-
stream.
yeah.
Florian and anatomy.
Anatomy.
Anatomy. But anyway, eggs.
Eggs. Okay, so you have an egg. A person, you can only see their hands. They crack an egg in the pan and it has 2 yolks.
Yes.
And the yolks see each other and they fall in love instantly and they kind of flirt with each other. And he's like, oh, we're supposed to be together. Yeah, we're supposed to be together. And you see the hand of the person just putting pepper on it. And, like, it's building up to pepper other stuff that's supposed to be on eggs.
Mm-hmm. Salt.
And then... What?
Whoa.
Sauce?
Whoa, hold
what
on
did you
there.
say?
Salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you?
What? What's the problem?
Oh, yeah, white people don't
No.
season their food.
Okay.
I forgot.
Bacon.
I forgot you don't do no bacon. Just eggs. Okay, and then
Spinach.
when you think there's something about to happen, there's another egg that yells, cut! And it's supposed to be like a film thing.
Yeah.
Like they're filming like human awareness for eggs. Let's say something like that. And they're basically
Wait, what? They're
What?
They're making like a
You lost me
commercial.
there.
they're making like a commercial for against humans. Like
Wait, the eggs are making. This is very confusing.
Yeah.
The eggs are making a commercial.
yeah.
All right.
That humans are bad?
Like a
Yeah.
So okay. The
Like-
the visual is you begin with a
PSA.
pan,
Yeah.
so you don't notice.
Yeah.
And there are 2 eggs get dropped in there.
Yeah.
And they're yolks and they have faces
Yeah.
and whatever. And then suddenly you discover that this is just a world filled with egg people.
Yeah.
What you weren't done with the ending, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Or was that the ending?
No. It's just the director says, cut! There's not enough emotion in it. Hundreds of eggs die every single year.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the person who has the hand is also eggs and stuff. And he's like, take 5 and we'll continue afterwards.
Yeah.
And then the eggs are, like, in the pan, like, do you want to get out of here? And they're like, yeah. And then the eggs who are in the hand suddenly, like, they lean on the pan, so the pan flips into the air and onto the onto the wall.
And then they die.
And then they die.
That's the end?
That's the end.
I would have got it earlier, I think.
What?
Like, at the director saying cut, and then you notice it's a show, and it's like, eggs die every year, and then I just cut it.
Where
think-
would you say the joke lies?
The yolk lies.
Lies. Oh God. Because I'm kind of feeling this. You're telling multiple stories here.
Well, yeah, the first idea that I had was like, oh, there's eggs in a pan, they're very romantic and they're in love, and then something bad happens to them. But you kind of see that coming, so I kind of wanted to make it something of a twist, maybe.
But I think now you're twisting it in a way that's not that
Introduces
fun.
a lot more questions
Yes.
than answers.
Ah.
You're making it way more complicated.
Yeah.
And if you can already see the ending coming, then make a different video, or because if you have an idea and you keep adding stuff, this just makes it more complicated. You should cut things away to make your idea work, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically your idea was 2 eggs falling in love, right?
Yeah. And then them dying.
Yep.
Because a classic thing would be, I was thinking, like, he would put it on toast and then cut in between the 2 egg yolks and they would be separated forever. Like, oh no.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking we were going to have.
Oh, that's cute too.
I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
That they just get eaten.
Yeah.
It's like a typical New Orleans one. But if they get
and they're
what-
bleeding for some reason.
yeah. What else do you use eggs for, except for eating?
Throwing.
For
Throwing,
make a cake,
kick.
make some food,
They get scrambled up.
scrambled. They get scrambled, and that's like
They make a
how
new
they
beer.
make love. It's like like oh god, yeah,
So it gets really gross.
yeah.
Or like maybe
I want you inside me.
It gets like sausage party.
Yeah, it gets like
I haven't seen it yet, so
I have seen it.
You've seen it.
I was very stoned.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh,
it recently
shit.
too. Maybe that's
you,
why.
You should only see it stoned.
But you don't know yet. You have only seen
Well-
it stoned.
Well, yeah,
Was it good?
it was.
Animation
pretty
was
funny.
okay. Animation
It was pretty
okay.
funny.
But there's so many things in there that don't make any sense. Like, for jokes, they
Yeah.
put in so the food is alive,
Yeah.
but then the objects aren't,
Yeah.
except if there's a joke in there, if they
Ah,
can do
yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
funny with it. But then the world that they create, because there's this whole world that food is alive, and
Yeah.
then this. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it.
It just don't say anything.
But it's but because if you watch it very stoned, then then you don't care about that stuff, and it's just there's some jokes that are cheesy and.
So you're saying
Yeah,
it's a
full
bad,
cheesy,
it's a
huh?
bad,
It's a bad
move.
film,
It's a bad film.
basically.
No, I wouldn't say it's a bad movie.
The ending sucks.
That's some nice moments,
Okay,
and animation was pretty dang dope.
really?
Pretty dang dope.
Pretty dang dope.
Okay.
Well,
It's
Eggs.
an
but
interesting
eggs.
Another review by Thijs. Go
Yeah.
watch it.
movie. I liked
There's
it.
reviews.
Thijs' Stoned Reviews.
Boy. Well, it's a Seth Rogen film movie. I mean,
It's a?
it's a Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
You
what
have
did
to
you
watch it
expect?
stoned.
Tells
Oh,
me
yeah.
nothing. Who's Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen also made like the Korean...
Pineapple Express,
And the Korean...
The interview?
The Interview.
yeah?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
interview, I switched it off after 5 minutes. It was so bad. I'm not
This
gonna
is
like...
better. This is better than The Interview.
I'm not gonna like it either. I just already know. I'm not even gonna try it.
Sausage Party.
Yeah.
No,
I know I'm not gonna like it.
I don't know. If you
Just watch
ever,
it for the
if you-
animation. Just put it on mute.
I don't know.
Just watch
I
for
don't
the
know. I
animation.
think because what is interesting about it is that it is a 3D animated film for adults.
Yeah.
So just seeing the whole, it's a story, it's a cartoon, and but it's filled with swearing and kind of like.
But that's
way too
basically
mature
Family
humor.
Guy too.
Yeah.
Except it's not 3D.
No, I wouldn't. And there's what I really liked is how they introduced a lot of elements
Okay.
to the because the plot is that the food you see it in the trailer. The plot in the trailer. Like I'm not
Mhm.
gonna spoil too much, but the thing is that the food is
Alive.
the food they believe that they go to heaven if they get
Mhm.
taken away, but then they actually die and then
Yeah.
whatever. And then the main guy goes like to different aisles in the supermarket.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
in their world, it's like he has to climb a mountain and then he has to go to the aisle. He has to go to a mountain, but that's like just a
Fish.
little,
There's
little
just a fish
thing.
aisle. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, he has to go through like an aisle that's filled with cutlery.
Yes.
But I really like the visuals of it because it was this dark forest filled with sharp knives and
Oh,
forks.
yeah.
And it's like it's a sausage. It's like, oh shit! It's
Mhm.
that's some that was really nice. They did a lot of smart things with the visual, creating this world in a way.
Mm.
Okay.
That's what I really liked about the film.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do
Cool.
believe it is
Yeah.
worth it to just give it a shot.
Wonder if they're gonna make an art.
And I
book
would
about it.
say that I have seen the interview. I would say that the interview is not really worth it.
No, I would totally agree. Anyway, the eggs. I'm not sure how to.
I like Martijn's idea that they just get separated.
But that's very
That's the
predictable,
end.
though. That's kind of what you're expecting. Something horrible to happen. And
No,
then,
but like you expect them to die and get eaten.
Yeah.
To get separated.
Yeah,
is
but then
okay.
they get killed anyway because some people are gonna eat them.
so, what if they get like, they get like mushed up into an omelet,
Yes.
and then they suddenly become one, and they become like this super egg with super intelligence because they now have the power of two.
But that's not
Like a hive
that's-
mind. They get collected like together.
Hmm.
Because someone's making a massive cake, so they need like 10 eggs, and they get all thrown together, and they become like a hive mind.
But
And,
then the thing is, you're telling two stories again. It's like
Alright.
we want something to happen. Let's just make something weird what no one expects. It's
well, what do you want to do then? What's your idea?
yeah. But if that's the idea, then they shouldn't fall in love in the beginning because that doesn't
No, fair enough.
fix the.
The power of love suddenly like they shape themselves like they get fried in the pan. They go like and they fry themselves into a shape of a heart.
What if
And the human goes and then just smash. No, I want to make an omelet. Smash, smash, smash.
All right,
Just flip it.
that's good.
what if instead they they see each other because they're out of the egg, and then they fall in love, but then they notice that they're cooking, and like, no, we're not cooking, we have to hurry this up. And then you get like an entire life cycle in the pan.
Oh yeah.
They just hurry it really fast, like they get married, they get kids, they get like a little eggs,
Yeah.
and then suddenly before they get eaten, they die of old age.
Yeah. And then the human's like, ugh.
It's like, oh, these are bad.
These are
and they
bad
throw
eggs.
them away.
The human's just been watching that happen. It's like
Yeah.
this horrified face, like what the fuck just happened? Suddenly there's 5 eggs now, and they're green. What the hell happened? And it's just like, oh, I'm gonna throw this away now. Bye-bye.
And then the eggs aren't dead yet, but they're like, we've done everything we wanted, and then he just throws them away, and they have to live together in the pan, even though they're tired of each other already, because if the guns were such a
No, that's a second
bad
story.
thing.
That's
another
that is
second
a
story.
But it's a follow-up story. You could
It's a
do like
follow-up.
2
It's a
videos.
sequel.
It's a sequel, yeah.
Eggs in the bin.
Can I make that maybe?
I'm not
If
sure
not-
about that one.
Mm.
Let's go for
Maybe.
ideas people have sent in.
Alright, cool.
What's it?
Are we
What
gonna
do you got?
Are we gonna improv one or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Alright. Just one or two.
One
idea.
Just bring up an idea.
Alright. The Queen.
Yes?
You right? You ready?
Yeah?
The Queen calls for her best knight, a small bullfrog in plate mail, to save the kingdom.
A bullfrog?
A bullfrog.
So he just
Like a
eats
huge
everything.
frog. Yeah.
He just fucking eats everything.
Is that what a bullfrog does?
Okay, so here's the
Yeah.
thing
Yes.
with bullfrogs. In Australia,
Hmm.
they had like a plague of some kind of small animal. It was like too much, and so they brought in bullfrogs. This is a vague version of the story. You can look it up yourself. But the thing is, that all I know is that these bullfrogs were sent in. Like, oh yeah, they eat those animals in their natural habitat. But these bullfrogs, they started to eat other things.
Oh right.
They started to
there's
eat
There's been other things.
Humans.
Yeah, they started to eat.
Human flesh.
So they started to eat how do you call them? Bird spiders,
Spiders?
tarantulas,
Oh, yes,
Tarantulas.
tarantulas.
scorpions.
Yep.
It didn't matter. The fucking skin did nothing. They ate snakes. They were like
That's
twice
that-
their
that-
size.
But that's good.
They ate other frogs. The frog species. They're like 2 frog species extinct in Australia or something, or one got close to extinction because of the
So they
bullfrogs.
killed all the dangerous
so they killed
animals.
every fucking thing, all the small things, the mouse, rats, everything got eaten,
They scream too.
and they fucked a lot, and they reproduce a lot, and they are spreading.
And then they made really cool games, but then they got eaten by EA.
Hey.
How ironic.
But anyway,
That's a really,
the
really
story has
obscure
been
reference.
it's already a couple of years old, so I don't really know how the bullfrog situation is now in Australia. If you're from Australia, you know about this stuff. Let us know.
You go to
I'm
Australia
interested.
and you just have
Auntie
big
Donna,
bullfrogs with human clothing. And like, oh, welcome to Australia.
Oh yeah, then you get eaten.
Yeah.
It's also horrible to see because they have like a tongue that claps out, like a little phone that claps open. Like,
Oh.
and they just slam down on someone, and then just whoop, they whip it right back in.
That's cool.
It's like the
That's cool.
scorpion gets like hammered into the ground.
So having like a bullfrog knight is like pre-hardcore, man.
Yeah.
But it's still a really small one, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would eat it. He would eat everything. Like giant
Like,
dragon doesn't matter.
oh, save. Please, small bullfrog in plate mail, that's how they call them.
Yeah.
Save the kingdom from our
Sir eats a lot.
from our
eats a
snake,
lot.
scorpions, and
That's really bad.
and tarantula army.
But then he just eats the queen immediately.
Yeah, that seems more.
That's a nice ending.
yeah.
It's like
But this,
save
this-
the kingdom.
but that's
Whack.
like a metaphor for what they did in Australia.
Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty meta. Pretty great.
So-
Save the kingdom. Whack. It's like I just
And then all the peasants are like, yay, he saved the kingdom, because the queen was like really horrible.
oh that'd be actually funny.
Then
Oh,
he
there
starts
you go.
eating the peasants.
Yeah. And they're like, yay.
Starts eating the peasants. And then
They're all like happy. Hey, King Frog.
Thank you for eating me. Like the most horrible frog that eats everyone, but the country is better now.
I would love to see this story, but in like a series. Like it just drags out. It just
yeah, that sounds like a really
it
good
starts
idea.
that he eats them, and then like the kingdom, like the army of spiders, they come, and then the kingdom is empty, and only a frog is there, and then the frog starts eating all the spiders,
Yeah.
and then the other kingdoms are starting to wonder what's happening. There's nothing happening there, and it just slowly this one frog is devouring the entire
Everything.
world.
Yep.
this
And
idea was
then-
sent in by Extra Biscuits at the False Man on Twitter.
And then the moon
You
comes
rock.
and he kills the moon.
Slap.
Next idea.
Alright.
I have one not on the YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do one on the YouTube.
A time-traveling cowboy sent into the future to save modern America and unite the world under Wild West-style law.
Okay.
It's more like a revenge story.
How do you unite the world under Wild West? That's like breaking the world
Yeah.
Yeah.
apart. So there's a cowboy. He goes into the future, and with his 6-shooter, he's gonna make sure that everything is Wild West again. So he goes to the president of America, shoots him in the head. Because that's what you can do when you're a time traveler. You can just go up to someone, shoot him.
Yeah.
And
then travel again.
Yep.
Or
And
he goes
then-
to the future and gets some modern.
He time travels to all the places, all the terrorists, like, terrorist HQ. And every time he shows up, it's like...
Yep.
And he just stands there.
And he says, "It's high."
He is, well, he's not a time traveling guy, but he's very cybernetic.
Yep.
With this weird chest with laser nipples.
So he just wants anarchy, total anarchy.
Anarchy. Yeah.
Maybe it should be a Native American,
Native Americans were cowboys,
But-
yeah.
But
like as an Indian.
why would they want Wild West law?
Well,
would-
they wouldn't want Wild West law. They want to take back
They want a peace.
their land.
Hmm.
But
Time traveling.
Let's go back. Let's go into the future, because then it's easier to take back our land than go into the past and kill like when they first.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe they
send
can only
into
travel to
the
the future.
future to
Yeah.
save the modern America. Oh yeah, fair enough. He comes from the past to save the future, and he sees like
So like the future is where everyone is really nice to each other, and there's free food for everyone. But for a cowboy, this is like the worst. So they send him into the future.
what is this, free food and healthcare? Oh no, they don't have healthcare.
Yeah. Well, in the future maybe.
In the future, well, no, if it's
Not if it's our time though.
Not with this current president coming.
Hey.
So it's like a pessimistic, optimistic video, where it's like, the beginning is like, oh, the world is perfect, even though it's not, and then this cowboy comes to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings back the cowboy laws, and then realizes that cowboy laws have never disappeared.
Yeah, but then it's already too late.
Everyone's still carrying a gun, so
Yeah.
there's still people shooting everyone, and there's still like, there's no duels at noon anymore, but there's just drive-by shooting now these days, and like
Wow.
He's like,
it's actually
oh,
not
that's
that
way
much
better.
different from my time. There's still a lot of racism happening, so he's like, my job here is I did nothing.
He comes to the future like, my job is done.
And he goes back.
And he goes back.
And he's like, the future's gonna be great, guys.
You're gonna love it.
And then he comes back with an Uzi.
Brrr. See, it's a
Wow.
wonderful future.
Okay, we
Let's get
got
one more.
Do we have another one, or we're gonna improv it?
Oh,
Do you have a cool one on Twitter?
Tweeter.
Is that the idea? Yawning very loudly on the the
Godfather.
podcast?
That's a cool idea.
Shut up. Godfathers who
Sorry.
keep forgetting the relationship with people. Oh wait, that's the answer. That's the end of the sentence. Godfathers who keep forgetting their relationships with people, for like who are sons, nephews, cousins, etc. I can't really do much with this.
Next idea.
Okay. Sorry, President Egg. Not this time.
Not this time. But keep sending them in.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
like normal people in fancy worlds, or fancy people in normal worlds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip those. Normal.
Oh, the cowboy idea was from Sauron T on the YouTube.
No, it's from Isaac Rogers.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
You.
Misread that one.
Wow.
Isaac
took away
Rogers.
his 10 seconds of fame.
Okay, we're gonna do this one.
What is it?
Rebecca Dawn on YouTube says, "A man whose head is a gaming system." We're gonna improv this one.
Improv that one. How the hell are we gonna do that?
If you don't want to improv it, we'll just talk about it.
Hey, Pa. Dad. Yo,
Yes.
could you,
Hook yourself up to the...
yeah, I got the newest game.
Okay.
I got the newest,
Zelda.
Shout of Duty.
Shout of Duty.
Wow.
The newest Shout of Duty.
Nice.
I want to play it, Dad. Come on.
Not right now, son.
Come on, Dad.
I'm reading the paper. Oh, I can't deny you kids.
Yay.
Here, give it over here. I'll put it in my head.
Okay, come up to my room.
Okay.
Lie on the floor for us.
Yep.
I wanna sneakily smoke a joint.
Jeanette, do you wanna join
in my
us?
room and play a game.
What?
Jeanette, do you want to join us?
No, I'm doing the dishes.
Okay, bye.
My mom.
You can't do the dishes because if your head gets wet, you short circuit. And then,
Oh,
So I have
it's
to
such a
do it.
cop out.
Yeah.
We also have to do the fucking dishes.
Okay, let's go upstairs, guys. Beep, 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 beep.
Dad,
Here we
not
are in your
Tetris
room.
again.
God, could you just clean up for once in a while? Your
No.
cum stains
No.
are all over the bed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
So I like it, Dad.
Jesus.
Jeez.
All right, give me the fucking game.
Here you go. Put it in your face. Oh, it's so gross, Dad. Don't do it in front of me.
I'm doing the PlayStation sound.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that role with the PlayStation.
Okay.
booting up. But now suddenly I'm Jeanette.
No.
Booting up. Beep.
That's weird.
Dad, it's so annoying that your software has a different personality than your hardware.
Oh, son, why don't you come play right now? Here is the controller.
Yeah.
Grab my hand.
No, just give me the controller.
I am the controller. Grab me. Push my buttons.
All right, I'm pushing him.
Oh, I
Pushing
love
buttons.
it. Oh,
Sister, it's my game. I don't want to play first. This isn't
I
cool.
don't want to sit in your cum stained bed.
Well, you have no
God,
choice.
this is so fucked up.
Kind of weird.
Well, start the game.
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm done with this
Engaging.
game. It's boring.
You're not pressing the buttons hard enough. That's why you're losing.
Son, I know that my head is a gaming system.
I'm
and
gonna
I know
help.
when we want to play together, but this is just ridiculous. At
Yeah.
least play for 10 minutes.
No.
You know how expensive this game was?
Oh.
It was $80.
I bought it with my own money, so I know.
I gave you money to buy it.
Is
Idiot.
that how that works here now? I mowed the lawn, yeah? I scooped the snow from the street, and I saved
Janet!
money.
Yes.
Come up
And
here.
I buy a game, and then it's your money now,
Okay.
suddenly.
Yeah, come. Bleep, 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 bleep. I make the same sound as you do when I go upstairs.
Yeah, I know, because you have a gaming stomach.
I got a game system in my stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
game
what's-
system stomach.
It's very
It's so
complicated
useless.
with the birth.
Yeah.
How'd you guys even find each other?
Oh, on the
The
internet. How many times have we told you, kids?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Tell us the story about how you met, Mom.
All right. I was posting in a forum
You were
Yeah,
working at
nice.
Nintendo?
about some obscure game. It was called Under the Wishing Tree. And I was looking for like how to beat the third level. There was this guy, and your mom had the best solution.
Yeah, your mum was also the biggest forum troll on the internet, so I
Yeah.
first I shit talked a bit,
Oh no, Mom.
Yeah.
called him.
That's where I got it from.
Oh,
Oh, you're so
things.
cool, Mom.
You
You're
called
the
me like
best.
a computer head, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
I posted a picture. I was like, I'm actually a computer head.
Yeah, and
I think that's when you fell in love.
yes.
So wait, if you guys have systems in your body, on your body somewhere,
Yeah.
then how about us?
Do we have
Uh-oh,
any
they
cool
haven't-
features?
They haven't discovered it yet.
Oh no.
They haven't discovered that they're adopted.
Do you want to play
What?
some games?
What?
I've got a game. Here's a brand new game.
What is it called?
A booting up game.
Oh, but this is the new VR game. That's like $500.
Hello, put my hands on your head and enter the VR world.
Okay.
Alright.
Bloop. Welcome to Child Simulator.
I'm bored. I'm bored again.
You do it well. You played it
I'm
very
logging
well.
off.
God, these kids are annoying.
These kids. Every time we're in a world where we have kids, those kids are just really fucking
worst
annoying.
kids.
Why can't
Mom,
they just be
Dad, get out of my
Yeah.
room. I'm gonna do something now.
Yes,
I wanna
and
do something else now.
okay,
Everybody
we're going
leave.
downstairs, Janet. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bleep 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 bleep
I'm
bleep.
gonna go downstairs and put in my earplugs again because
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything happening up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Bleep 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 bleep.
Oh, no.
I'm still here though.
Oh, sis!
That was
Get
the
out of here!
worst.
Get out of my room!
Okay, I'm gonna join Mom and Dad.
Oh, was
That's
that
all.
who are you gonna join? Sorry. Okay.
Thanks for listening
It's the
to
greatest podcast in the world.
this podcast.
Oh my God.
You can send in your ideas
I'm gonna go
on
do
YouTube
something
or
funny.
Twitter, and we might we
might
might
them out.
improv them.
Thijs might make masturbation jokes about it again.
Yeah.
I'm not good at
I
it.
think
Yeah, he's not good at masturbating. We'll get someone else. We'll get Robin back. I think he's pretty good at it.
Oh, yeah, that's just true. He's better at it. He can
maybe next
stand
week.
it.
They know. Anyway, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. We'll be here in the wasteland, or not.
Yep.
I want to be in the aquarium next week. Can we do that?
An aquarium?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta find one
You
first.
can
find
be
one.
anywhere with your imagination.
You want to be a fish?
No.
You want to be a squid?
Don't want to
gonna
be
go,
in the water. Fuck. I hate water. You know that.
I'm gonna go grab some stones, so we have some dinner for tonight.
Thanks.
Ah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.